But we're going to talk about the introduction of the weighted fixturing, and we're going to go through this. I'm going to do my best to explain it. And we'll start with the teams that finished 1st to 6th last year. And effectively, top 6 teams will play 2 teams twice and a maximum of 3 of the other top 6 teams from the previous year on 3 occasions. And you'll see as we work our way from left to right that as you work into the middle tier and bottom tier teams, that the weighting starts to taper off. So just the explanation and the reasoning from an AFL point of view as to why you think that this is a important introduction to the fixture for next year.
There's probably three parts, I guess, to give the answer. The first is, I think everyone knows that the AFL can't support a competition that has every club playing twice, venue-wise, player load-wise, and that creates some inequities in our fixture. Secondly, I think the industry and the public agree that uncertainty of results is crucial to the sustainability and success of the competition. And for those 2 reasons, it's our view that we've decided to go with a more transparent system. That means that in the 6 in which you finished the year prior, the bulk of your second round matches, of which you have 5, we played against the other 5 teams in your group of 6. So you will play simply guaranteed 2 or 3 times in that group, and the remaining 2 or 3 games come from either side of you.
Well, time to have a bit of a look at what teams who does play each other twice. So we put up the graphic as Schwatter, you just beautifully explained, so well done on that. So we've got the teams there, top 6 teams. We go through Hawthorn, Fremantle. I mean, the top 6 teams don't really have an easy draw, but if you had to look right at the top there, Hawthorn seem to have the harder teams out of everyone there. They've got the toughest draw when it comes to teams played. If we look at the middle group, of course, there's some teams in there that haven't necessarily done as well. I had hopes of playing finals football that didn't. I guess the one there at the moment that highlights of the hardest is Collingwood. Advantageous probably North Melbourne in that grouping there. Collingwood is offset by the fact that they play so many MCG games. And the last and the bottom 6, of course, West Coast is probably the standout there, given the fact that they're probably a top 8 side that slid last year. They've got 3 teams in the bottom 6, so they seem to have the advantage, and St Kilda seem to have the harder draw there. So, as we said earlier, I think it's quite a fair system, and a way to be able to try and at least make things a little bit equal and make a little bit more sense about the draw, I think.